Hello folks, this is David Matherson from Castle Hill, New South Wales, Australia. We just want to show you some videos. This is the apartment that Michael Jackson lived at. And what we're showing to you is now picture of some development that's gone on. We've got some tall towers that are built here, unlike in Homebush. We have done a lot of talking on Homebush now about the Opal Tower. These towers up here in Castle Hill, those buildings are like about 25 stories high, and they're pretty tall. They're a long way away from us now. And those buildings, unlike the Opal Tower, are built on proper bedrock in the Castle Hill area, and they're using foundation piling. It's a pretty big complex. Now this particular complex here is not cracking. This complex is really good, stable. It's actually cheap. I'm not joking. I can tell you this now. You can buy a unit in this complex, beautiful unit, for around $650,000. For a single bedroom unit, or apartment, as you'd call it back home in America. And those things are really spacious inside, and they're well built. A lot of those units have spa baths in them, and they've got really good amenities. Gym is included. They got a pool, etc. They got everything in built spa baths. They got everything with a kitchen sink. As I say, they're really cheap in Australian standards. Of course, you might go to the penthouse at the top and you're going to pay about $3 million. Most of the penthouses here in this area around $3-4 million each. The apartment that this one here that Michael Jackson stayed at, this one's worth about $2 million. So the prices just keep on going up, and going up. So we'll get a bit closer to it now. We'll just show you what the architecture is just standards. I don't know if I can zoom in. I think the digital lens will get a bit clearer. But as I said, the people are indoors now in their apartments. As I said, they're happy. It's not like the Opal Tower at Homebush. These people are not suffering any problems. They're content, and they're living, and they've invested their money. No problems at all, okay? And then this is a real funny thing. I'll show you. We've got some apartments across the road here as well. This is hidden a bit. We've got a lot of forests around here and all that. And so we go right across the road. Now you'll see, I'm going to zoom in on this now, folks. You'll see all this garbage. This is in a street which you can't buy an apartment in this street for under $1 million, right? Now the road, look at the garbage. The road is just garbage. Now what happened is about, I'd say about 2 weeks ago, some people who were renting one of the apartments actually left their apartment, and they left a little bit of garbage on the ground. Not a huge amount, but they took it out before they left and then drove away. Anyway, passers-by and all that, all of a sudden, what they're actually doing is they're actually seeing this rubbish and they say, okay, I'm going to drop some of my own rubbish there as well. And then another person comes. I saw Orientals the other week, those last weekend, Orientals to get out of a great big black SUV. I'm not joking. They're tossing LCD TVs down there, things that were destroyed in the last lightning strike, and they were there for pointing out. The old woman was there as well. They were just dropping all sorts of shit down there. Okay, so that is garbage, and the council will not clean this garbage up. So the garbage just stays there. See? It just stays there and stays there and stays there. That's what we're talking about. This is Castle Hill. Okay, Castle Hill. Okay, so this is it, you know. But anyway, that's it, and you know, this is just. I've got a beautiful place up the coast. You know, I'm starting the e-bike company now. I'm building e-bikes, and it's going to be a good job for me as well, because this latest business that I've created, we're selling e-bikes to the Australian police force. Okay, so we're actually designing the e-bikes. Got our local producers who have manufactured them for us with double-coated magnesium wheels, you know, 250 watts. That's according to law in Australia. And those e-bikes, you know, come with satellite. I'll be fitting satellite navigation to the e-bikes, as well as xenon headlight as well. And those e-bikes will be very good. They've also got police sirens, hydraulic disc brakes. What else are I installing? Fully fold-away e-bikes, so you can fold them away. I'll be doing some videos on those. You know, I was going to go up today to start assembling. I'm paying around $200,000 a year to work for me, and he's gonna be the production manager of the company. So we've taken a lot of deliveries lately, and we're just gonna get people to assemble these goddamn bikes for us. And the police force, I think in the first year, estimates I'll be turning over around $10 million in the first 12 months from the e-bike sales to the government. So, and we're just, you know, we've already designed them, but we're giving them some other optional models. And if I can also sell them to Australia Post, we could even extend up to 30 million turnover in the year. So not a bad job, eh? So this is how you make money. Not on YouTube, you make money through hard work. That's what it's about, folks. Listen to me. Enterprise, okay, and you get nothing better than doing work for the government, okay? And I don't know if I would like to sell the American government at the moment because they're goddamn broke, but I'm quite happy selling my stuff to the Australian state government, you know? And they got like, you know, they spend money like water. You know, there's so much money coming in from China superannuation funds. This country is just building up some big time spends going on here. You gotta bring the money in, folks. You gotta make money, bring it in, be original. Okay, that's how you make money through enterprise. That's it, that's life. Okay, so that's a wrap up from Castle Hill over there here. I'm going back now. You know, as I said, I'm just trying. The problem is they got this tree out here as well. This is terrible, this tree, because building association will not let me. I want to cut this fucking thing down, and they won't let me cut it down. It's blocking all my view. See, it's my master bedroom. I don't want it like that, you know. Had some high winds and everything. This poor fellow in this house over down here, he's had some damage to his roof. This occurred weeks ago. They can't even get tradesmen out. They're busy building apartments all around Sydney, building like 400 skyscraper apartments are in Sydney right now. Can't even get tradesmen to fix this. I was speaking to a guy the other day about it. I said, man, what's the problem with your roof? There he goes, sorry about that. And he says, I can't get anybody there. You're all too busy. Tradesmen are all too busy. Right, so there you go. So this is what happens. Right, Sydney's in the grip of well, it's going to be a boom, and it's going to go into a bust because not enough people that you know, this block of apartments here is mostly empty, you know. And this shot this opened about, I'd say about a year and a half. Took to build this really quick, shot it up. But they did a good job, though. It's good foundations, not like in Homebush. Homebush is rat shit. Homebush is standard rat shit, folks. The Opal Tower at Homebush is crap. Right? Fully fucking crap. Right? It's built on sandstone, underground water tables. That's why the foundations had problems at Homebush. Okay, the reason was because we had a year's worth of rain. A few days before that, the building had cracks in it. Obviously, the foundations have shifted, and that goddamn buildings, the supporting walls are all cracked in that building. And it's got to the stage where security won't even allow the press from Channel 2. I spoke to a journalist today. He said to me he went there, and they would not allow the journalist inside the Opal Tower. They wouldn't allow him in. Goddamn bastards, man. They wouldn't allow this poor bugger in. He wanted to come in with his camera. He was invited in by one of the residents. The security, armed security, with guns, stopped the guy coming in. They said, you come in, we're going to arrest you on the spot. How could they arrest him? It's a free world. Australia's become like South Africa. You can't walk down the street now. Security everywhere. Private security everywhere at night. Okay, a company, Silverwater, this private security firm, vehicles all over the place, because of gang violence from black gangs moving into the city. That's what happens in America, and that's happening right in here in Sydney, Australia. It's happening in Melbourne. People are being attacked by the black gangs. We've got them everywhere. Right? I've loved black people. Okay? I love black people. But the fact is, the black gangs are ruling the roost. They think they own the goddamn place. Right? There's going to be vigilante war out there in Sydney if this doesn't get fixed. Okay? But that's one apartment out of like 400 that are going to be built. Right? In Sydney. Okay? We get a population of around 4.5 million people. They want to increase the population over 8 million people within the next 15, 20 years. And then grow it past the 10 million. It's gone crazy, okay? So that's what's going on. I better get going now. See you folks, and God bless the people in the Opal Tower. You know, I wish I could help them. I'm a millionaire, but, you know, I just can't, you know, it's going to cost, you know, probably at least 50 million to 100 million to fix this goddamn building. The Opal Tower's cracked, it's fucking finished, and the thing might, you know, if things go bad, it might tip over. Okay, so I better go. David Matherson here. Stay hard, stay creative, make money, enjoy your life, and best of all, be truthful and be good to your neighbor and stick up for your fellow man. David Matherson says goodbye.